Hello, 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 and welcome to the last Beach Things Thursday before spring break. We are in week 8. This is not a rhyming stream, but we're going to pick up and continue thinking about rebuilding, going through the slog and the grind. I will say I'm in a very... we just finished in my novel class, The Beetle, so we are talking about a lot the sort of violence that comes into making a nation. So we can continue to put pressure on that with Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding. How are y'all doing this evening? I will say I am very much looking forward to spring break, catching up, working on this weird puppet article that I'm trying to finish. Spring break is going to be lovely. Brittany, are you doing anything fun? Or is it lights out, recharge, no work, all video games? Reading books. Nice. Yeah. That is too real. I remember my writing center days very fondly. And the constant pivoting between citational practices is a lot. All right, so we delivered some stuff to this craftsman. We are hanging out. Let's take another order. Oh man, great, cool, because I'm so good at these. We're going to do a recovery mission into a BT zone to get a toolbox back. This is not going to be good. Let's go.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there.
Oh man, so we have to go to a place that has been voided out. Into a crater to recover this stuff. We need to stock up on blood because, again, blood is a weapon. Do we need more boots? I'll take the boots. That's fine. Blood bags. Okay, I think we're pretty good on supplies. Again, this game is about balancing how much you want to take, how much you want to be able to move. Alright, it's a pretty straight shot there and back, but the problem is definitely going to be the BTs. Oh man! Somehow, we are back online. We were not online last time, but it looks like roads are being built, or people are addressing stuff in pavers, and that's very exciting. Because also I am... Oh. You know what? I forgot that walking was hard. I am really interested in building up these roads because it just makes for a much easier gameplay experience. And why work harder when you can work? Why work? You know what? Maybe we'll just say that. Why work? I'm so tempted to pick up all of this lost cargo. Maybe we do it on the way back if there's room while running from BTs. So you can see where they're going to spawn, right? The threads, these sort of, right, almost umbilical cord imagery. I know we've talked about this before on this stream, but what do we sort of, right, what's lost and gained in the repeated baby imagery and cord imagery, especially in terms of birth, futurity, and the nation? How do we think about like the role of the child or the role of child making in terms of nation making? That's a big question. Alright, I'm gonna get out some blood grenades. We are... Great, here we are. This is it. Man, why do they have to make a fetch quest so terrifying? And we're just gonna walk right into it. I'm assuming that I will need to find a way around. I don't have a ladder or anything, so I think we're gonna have to go the long way because we cannot squeeze through. Yeah, dude, I know it's behind me. Alright. Man, playing with visibility and invisible enemies and doing this all in the rain which degrades everything is really stressful. Sensory overload, right? I want all of those ceramics, but it will absolutely weigh me down. Trying to do a stealth mission. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Is difficult. Oh, of course, it's there. Great. Yeah. I'm not sure if one grenade kills it, so I might just be overkilling. Gotcha. Okay, this is not going the worst it could. I say as somebody who's about to jinx this. I don't know about y'all, but I am like scanning everything. My head is on a swivel. I just find it very hard to like assess enemy threats. but we got so much blood. It's blood all the way down. Sorry, what are you freaking out about? All right. Oh man, there is so much metal, and I'm so tempted to just take this all. That is a bad idea. I can take the small ones, that's fine. Right? Yeah. Oh. I just want to make some roads, y'all. I mean, that's what I want to do. If this were not on stream and in my, like, first playthrough, it was exactly that, right? Like, the completionist in me is so bad. And that my desire for this to just, like, max out everything and build all the roads. Like, you can sink hours into just building infrastructure in this game, which I think is pretty interesting. Alright, we got the toolbox. We're getting back out. Quick in and out, easy operation. The BTs are seemingly behind us. But I want to investigate everything in here. But we absolutely do not have time. Let me just make sure. Gotta do some corrections so that I can get out and around the wall. Whew. Slow and steady, pacing, right? Patience. That's a virtue or something. I ain't go to school for virtues. I do like that in terms of backtracking, we actually get to see the tracks we left. So that's fun. Yep. Thank you for citing Lady Delacour in chat. You have made my 18th century heart so happy. Man, icon. Alright, what am I? I will say this game, and also we formerly streamed some Horizon Zero Dawn. It is just great for ruin porn, right? Like, to create these burned out post-industrial, post-apocalyptic spaces is kind of really visually doing it for me. I think we could also maybe pick up some spare cargo, which I'm excited about. Three likes received from BB. I will take that. Likes that we did a good job. I'll take validation from a prosthetic baby, or a baby in a prosthetic womb. And again, in terms of metagame, this section said it's like, yep, it's just going to be hard work, and then it is It's fetch quest. It is... Everything is rotting around you, and you have to go into high-stress situations. I also can't not pick this up. Again, resource management. I will just forever collect everything because I want it. Let's get some of this Lake Knot City cargo, because we're probably going to have to go back there. Oh man, I never thought I'd be punished for trying to sprint in a game. That it's like in, for instance, Bloodborne, right? Like if you get a little too cocky, if you get a little too greedy, the game punishes you by you getting your butt kicked. But here, if you like hit one of these little red X's on the difficult terrain, or go a little too quickly, it just lurches you forward, and you are reminded, even though we are like hours into this game, it is still unstable work. Okay, I think I deserve credit for not getting BT'd and dragged around in the tar. Like, that's progress.
Delivering cargo. What? You kidding me? You actually went into that hellhole? You don't know what this means to me. A whole lot of memories in these old tools. The kind of stuff.
And again, we're trying to trick people into feeling comfortable enough to join the chiral network. So this idea that we've went into the quote-unquote hellhole for tools and like emotional attachments to objects, right?
You are incredible.
That's fun. Ooh, so close to 3 stars. I will tell you, I have not done a playthrough of this game and maxed out. Like, there's a part of me that wants to max out 5 stars each of the encampments sort of throughout, but that would just be such a time suck. But I want it.
Fragile and her crew never did me wrong. Could say I owe them even. But they're running with Higgs now. And that makes them as bad as him, don't it? It's as if all the motherfucking terrorists are coming together like one big happy family. Might be time for us to do the same. Maybe there's hope for us after all. At least if there's more folks like you in the UCA. Safety in numbers, huh? And the new America to boot. Connect me to the chiral network.
Woohoo. Maybe I'm being very ungenerous with this reading, but it seems to me that the narrative wants to be about making connections, building community, but like ironically it falls on the back of literally one laborer. And I'm wondering if that sort of process gets in the way of this larger consideration of connections, community, acting in solidarity, right? Does like the distribution of labor in the game undercut? Man, now we got a blood gun, and I'm very excited. Undercut some of the sort of like running themes in productive ways.
Right. Now that you're looking out for me, it's only fair that I look out for you. So, as long as you keep me connected, keep on supplying you with my best tools. And together we all might live a little longer. Oh, by the way, check out this beauty I made. It's called a bullet gun. Should keep anyone from giving you trouble for a minute. It's not lethal, of course. I can't promise it won't leave marks, but that's on them. If you think you could use it, take it.
We have something to sort of delay the mules now, which is very exciting.
A bola gun, huh? That could come in handy. As is, you can use it to restrain human targets without killing them. But swap out those wires with strands spun from your blood, and it might even work on BTs.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Give it a whirl.
I will say in the director's cut, apparently all of the combat got updated. And like the gunplay, we'll recycle that. And the gunplay got a little cleaner and smoother, so it makes it feel a little bit more like an action game. And I'd be interested in testing that out. It like the foreshadowing is real, right?
Well, you've done your bit. Time for me to do mine. Good work. New order available.
Okay, what do we got? I want to ditch some of these used objects. We went through all of our blood bags, man. Cool.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
I mean, it's hard not to read that as deeply ironic. All right, what do we got? Some standard orders. Yeah, Lake Knot City. Let's go back. We gotta do some stuff anyway. And pick up some lost cargo along the way. I already have one. Ooh, and we'll also drop off some of these metals.
All right.
Oh,
That's one prep
son of a...
station. 2 to go.
Ooh, I can start crafting at that paver station. Or by crafting, I mean like road making. Let me drop off some metals over there. Because that should be on the way back. Nope, it's in the opposite direction. I'm doing great.
You can now submit upgrade requests for structures. If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider it.
That's fun. Again, broadcasting, sending into the world requests to build accessible structures. That's pretty nice. Ooh, and there looks to be some roads already in place on the yellow because we are connected to the chiral network. Awesome. Let's dump in some roads here, I think, to use as a bridge. Here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oof. Man. Gorgeous scenery. Rebuild roads. Yeah, take these metals. And all of the chiral crystals that you'll need. I'm so tempted because I know where there's a lot of ceramics and a lot of metals, and it's in that supply bunker. We could just go back. All right. Back to Lake Knot. Keeping an eye out for anything along the way that might be useful in building roads. Ugh, I hate this train. I mean, it's so frustrating, the gameplay. Like, by design.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah, hot spring. Yeah. Let's kick back. Let's take a bath.
Yeah. Soak it in.
What is up with this in terms of game design? I was just complaining about like how frustrating is the gameplay is, and then we get to hang out in a hot spring with Norman Reedus and a floating bridge baby. I have thoughts on this. What are y'all's thoughts on this? Getting warmed up. I mean, part of it is like fan service or a reward, right? Like, oh, you've done all the things. It also just like, I feel the relief in it as well. That me as player is like, oh, okay, cool. The camera cuts are so specific and so specifically horny that like it's about teasing the viewer, right? Like, and the player, that it's hard not to read this sort of right erotically. Who's the, I mean, me. The answer's me. But like, I want to go help that bridge. But it like what do I want to say? When talking with Dr. Zeman on a Space Out Tuesday for Defoe in Space, right? We mentioned how capitalism how capitalism maybe isn't the most beneficial for eroticism, but this game goes through cycles of like really heavy gig economy backbreaking labor, and then in the sort of right periods of rest, getting to have like these moments of like visual pleasure, encounters with Norman Reedus's body, and I would love to see what that looks like in sort of like testing so far. Okay, we can get through that. That's fine. Oh, I'm surprised that worked. I don't have any metals. What do you need? Oh, nope. Need 600 more metals. Cool. Noted. Oh, and all of our stuff is being absolutely ruined by this time fall. That's not fun. It's like, thank you for completing all of these missions. Here's a little Norman Reedus body as a treat. You can eroticize your avatar, but just a little bit, just as a little treat.
There we go.
Is that, like, progressive or useful? Yeah. I think there's something here that keeps it, like, it has to have that particular celebrity appeal that Reedus has actually sort of cultivated for himself through The Walking Dead, AMC, etc. So that, like, it helps make hetero male players feel a little safe or safer. I'm currently watching, okay, on this thread. One, Norman Reedus is about to be in Orville Peck's new music video that drops tomorrow, and I'm very excited for that queer content because, yes. Two, I just started watching Reacher on Amazon Prime, and it's not good. Like, it's everything that I don't like in terms of white male hetero concepts of justice and vigilantism that sort of, right, authorizes and empowers particular types of violences. But the way that it's filmed is so horny for the big buff dude main character that I'm like, who is this for? And are the hetero men whomst are watching this aware of just how erotically charged, like, the filmic language is? No, it's bad. Like, I would not actively watch it, but I got interested, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I got like an hour to kill. And it was just the weirdest... It's the weirdest way of filming and writing this character who's like 260 pounds, 6'5", just like jacked dude. So, like, the writing that constantly calls attention to just how everybody, men and women, are encountering his body on film is it weird. So I'm gonna switch out shoes because we are about to start bleeding from our feet. Okay, we took the long way home back to Lake Knot City. Oh no, cargo destroyed all those metals. Can we still use them though? We can use those metals. Okay, let's pick up some of this cargo. Try and build out this road a little bit. Oh man, getting a little too top heavy. We'll probably go back to see the craftsman at some point, or make that somebody else's problem. Clearly I did not learn my lesson from last week, where we said no to picking up more stuff. But Kenton DX has left us some lovely metals here for the paver, and I greatly appreciate that. Ooh, what is in here? We can... What's in the share locker?
Sam.
Maybe people have left metals for the,
To exchange cargo with other porters.
Bullet gun. Oh, nope, cargo shelf, nothing in there. Well, that's a shame. I will, since this is on the way to the craftsman, leave the craftsman cargo in here. So we'll get less likes, but we'll get a little. So close. And then likes received from all bridge members. So rebuilding roads helps everybody. So you just get some likes. That's pretty fun. And a nice incentive. Oh man, running, bad idea. And flat surface. Oof, I've never been more excited to be walking on pavement, concrete. Very nice. We only need like 100 more pieces of metal, and maybe there's more there are more ceramics were needed, but like we can pick some up from this outpost, drop them off on our way to our next delivery. While rebuilding the Midwest. Please like me. Please give me
Does it again.
likes.
Everything looks to be in perfect condition. Thank you, Sam.
There's that 3-star. Perfect. Love it. We build more stuff. Ooh, I'm going to steal those ceramics and I'm going to steal those metals for the road. And by steal, I mean just take. I guess it's not stealing.
Until the next delivery.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. Claim materials. What do we... I will take 100 metals. $480? I'm just thinking if that's enough. I didn't do the math. And we'll probably recycle some of the rotting equipment on us. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we can deliver something to the engineer. Nope, that is going to put us overweight. Is it? No.
This is
Ooh.
a somewhat unusual
It's
order.
fragile. That's
I
fine.
want to review the key points in the summary.
Okay. We have to keep it from getting damaged, and somehow get it up a mountain. Awesome. Definitely need a ladder. I think everything else is pretty good. Let's confirm that. Auto arrange the cargo, and then I'm going to make a few. I'm going to recycle a bit. This animation, the like grueling, just standing up with like the
Order assigned.
123.1 kilograms of cargo just like laden on the back, that like visual doesn't get any easier. To me, I don't need you. We have a gun. Do we need resins? No. What else can we offload? Climbing anchors are good. The grenades we need. Cool. Let's do that.
Thank you for your continued support.
Oh, I just noticed that it says reconnect the world, but only has a picture of America. That's very funny to me in terms of
Thank you.
American exceptionalism and world building. Look at us getting all of these notifications about a road. Other players are pleased with us. 132 likes. Yay, yay. I mean, America only exists in America. Reconnect the world. I mean, yeah, actually, what if that's the deep irony of this game? It pulls back and it's like, oh, it wasn't a global extinction event. It was actually just about the US. So sorry.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I am just in such a generous mood. I will like everybody's signs. Yeah, man. Thanks, Dr. Robotnik. Here we go, Road Town. Okay, well, I did the math wrong, and we're just being overly generous, and materials don't go anywhere. Cool, 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 cool. Let's 3D print this road. You see, this is the city infrastructure I want for Corpus Christi. If roads could just be 3D printed and developed, maybe our roads would be... Maybe our roads would be a little more navigable. And look at this, it is nice flat pavement. Maybe I'm gonna get the bola gun, just in case. Oh, I guess I should be worried what happens when this road ends. Oh wait, y'all throwing things? We're just throwing things now? Rude. Probably should have plotted something. Okay, so get off maybe here at this ladder and try and... We need a bridge up there for sure. Oh man, that stream was moving quicker than I intended it to. Okay, looks like we're good. That was great. Thanks, Rhodes. What do we got hanging out here? Craftsman, Lake Knot City, Lake Knot City. Yeah, right. I think it models the for the players, right? Like what not to do. Like this is they turn into the villains because they're not helping others, right? They're not actively contributing to an accessible environment. I know this is wild for me to say in Texas, but it's almost like rampant individualism doesn't make all boats rise.
I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Now let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. You took really good care of this. I'll let Bridges know how the B&B testing goes.
Wow, I absolutely forgot that this was supposed to be fragile cargo. Oops. The roads made that a breeze. Access works.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit.
Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero there.
Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed is, I think, the mantra of the pandemic about essential workers.
I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing.
All right, one more strand in the network. Yeah, I mean, it all sort of has a vaguely... Ooh, we get a power skeleton that's going to make walking so much easier. I like that we are awarded, or rewarded, with, like, adaptive and assistive tech, right? Dr. Lee, when she was on a couple weeks ago, right, was talking about... sort of right body modification, posthumanism, sort of right amplifying capacity.
My standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing.
And so now the engineer gets to print us out like power legs. That's so cool. That like the thing that you are rewarded for is sort of right. And well, I guess we can think about what's lost and what's gained, right? That on one hand, it is rewarding with adaptive tech. On the other hand, it's adaptive tech to increase the hyper capacity for labor. So I'm not in love with that. But
Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little
power legs. The engineer wishes to express his gratitude. He has given you a power skeleton level 1. Thoughts and feelings about being rewarded with adaptive tech?
Skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints.
God, as somebody over 30, I would love to have my knees reinforced.
But you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Knees, just all the joints, really, truly. This is our power skeleton. That's very exciting. Yeah,
Thank you kindly.
that's real.
Good work. New order available.
All right, well, let's take these tools back. I mean, I guess now that we have power legs, I don't hate taking a quick trip to the Craftsman too. We'll go Craftsman and then Lake Knot City. Load it up. Man, our carrying capacity is now 245 kilograms. That's bananas.
Order assigned.
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the chiral network.
Alright, Craftsman first, which is in the complete opposite direction of where I was facing. Ooh, there's some ceramics. I'm gonna get you.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And some craftsman cargo on the way. I am loving it. Everything's coming up Sam Porter bridges. Ground, much easier to walk on. In terms of gameplay, I feel much more stable. That this is really... really fun. We also have a new mechanic to keep track of, which is battery life. So now we're sort of managing that. Oh, okay. What does this look like? Interesting. We're gonna go on the one that has more likes. Now, I am wondering how we're going to get out of the giant crevice. Did I pack a ladder? It did. Great. Awesome. Done. Oh, nope, this is a ladder to nowhere. Great. Not done. Do I get the ladder back? I don't get that ladder back. Well, that's great. So I guess we're just going to trudge our way through the water. Oh, in mule territory as well. That's fun. Okay. And bolo gun, because they are about to, I guess, come for us. I'm not panicking at all. I'm entirely calm. Everything's great. I want the hot spring back. Oof. Oof. Man. Bye. Got him. And we're moving, and we're going. No, come on, Sam. Alright, we'll probably make this delivery to the craftsman and call it an evening. I mean, we have to do the hot spring again, right? I think we just have to.
Looks like a way through. There we go.
That's where we'll end. It's Spring Break Eve!
Beginning scan.
I guess I can put this gun away. Oh, not drop it.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
I'm gonna have to... I got very concerned I wasn't gonna be able to clear that. Alright, Craftsman, 3 stars. What you got? Let's make some deliveries. What?
Delivering cargo.
We were delivering underwear. We were delivering high-performance underwear. That is
No, it's you.
great.
How's it going?
I shot a man because of underwear.
Wow. Carrying all this couldn't have been easy.
What do we make of, like, the types of deliveries that we're delivering things like high-performance underwear versus, like, tar samples? What does this say about our delivery system? Ooh, better bola gun. That's great. Oh, we are so close to 5-starring you. That's lovely. It does seem like really important gear. That's fair. In the apocalypse, underwear matters.
Just so you know, I've put something aside for you. Maybe you could use it more than me. Go ahead and grab it whenever.
Aw, thanks, dude. Custom grenades, we will take those. Absolutely. Okay, and this is where I think, because we're about to end on Naked Women Redis, the more you sort of do missions and deliveries for these people in these bunkers, it's all like, ooh, I made you a little something. Ooh, I want to help you out. Like, there's... The tips of this gig economy are solid, and I'm wondering when it also turns a little sexual?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Like, I think so many people in this game are attracted to Sam, or that attraction looks or feels a particular type of way. Like, I think it's not... I don't know, I'm wondering about what... I'm wondering about the sexual politics of delivery is, I guess, what I'm saying here. Well, I will leave you all here with Sam and the BB chilling in a hot spring. I hope you all, like Sam, get some rest, some relaxation, can take some time off and be kind to yourselves and your body minds after a really heavy lifting for the first 8 weeks. I know, like, I'm teaching the novel class, so like my students are just having to read so much and write so much, and it's not easy doing this during a pandemic. So I hope you all, thank you for joining. We're going to take spring break off on the streams, but be kind to yourselves, be good to yourselves, and get some rest. Take care.